Last 4-star. Like, bro, as long as it's not Razor, bro. Seriously, man. 3 Razors, 1 Rosaria. Oh my god, 5-star. We got a 5. We got a 5. We got a 5. Where we at? Where we at? What's going on? Back plugged in again. What your boy the Prophet? Hey, yo, man, what's going on, y'all? I'm super happy and excited to be bringing you guys this video today. A very important thing, though, if you're watching this video and you're a Genshin Impact player, it's imperative that you go subscribe to my Genshin Impact channel, Profit Impact, which is linked down in the description down below. You know, that's where all my Genshin Impact videos go first. And if it makes it to my main channel, it's maybe just because I want to spread it to a wider audience and things like that. But so yeah, if you just happen to see my video here and this is your first time ever seeing me, make sure you go sub to my Profit Impact channel and you go follow me on twitch.tv/dprofit24. I'm gonna take us to close to hard pity for 4 stars. 4-star pity. I know this is like 8, so alright, 4-star. Can we get a Benny or a Rosaria, please? There we go. Goth Bay. That's this account's first for Rosaria. Hit him with a multi. Alright, 4-star. That's it. We're done on this account. It's good. It's good. We got Rosaria. Can we get a Benny here? Damn, a Razor Cons. Another 4-star be really good. Stringless. That's really good. Okay, so the stringless was last, which means that a 4-star, a banner 4-star is guaranteed. So I'll go until I get a banner 4-star. I could probably save that for, you know what? We'll go for one more 4-star. I wish those 2 Razor constellations were Rosaria or Bennett cons, to be honest with y'all. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's get this 4-star here. Why you do me like this? The reason I thought about doing a multi for the chance to get a 5-star. Damn. That's 6, 7. Alright. Please, Benny or Rosaria, please. Oh my god, bro. Alright, that's it. So we're like 50 summons roughly. I'm cool with stopping on this account. Come on. Lion's Roar. Alright. I'm going to go towards one more 4-star. Last 4-star. Last 4-star. Like, bro, as long as it's not Razor, bro. Seriously, man. 3 Razors, 1 Rosaria. Oh my god, 5-star. We got a 5. We got a 5. We got a 5. Where we at? Where we at? D-Luke, yo! Finally! We pulled the Big Daddy D-Luke. Finally, bro. All right, we'll still get our last 4-star though, cause I do want to try for at least for Rosaria or one more Bennett constellation, bro. Please. We're good. Regardless, like, we're straight. We're good to go, bro. We're good. Alright, there we go. Please. Thick girl. Thank you. Alright. Great. Alright, so we got Rosaria at least C1 right now. We're going to call that it. So today we're going to talk about KAZUHA. How you say his name? KAZUHA. Very, very great character. Okay, so I'm gonna show his gameplay as well as break him down. Pretty much, he goes with any team. You don't need any constellations, but just like every character in Genshin, he does get better with constellations. And for anybody that doesn't know, constellations are dupes. So the first, and mind you guys, we're gonna be testing this character out at 0 constellations. This is his elemental skill, and this is the funnest part about his kit. So basically, you can do this in mid-air. It has a hold function too, which is going to give you a larger AOE, and pretty much that's it with the larger AOE. I think the sweet spot with this character is never to do the charge attack, just do the press. So that's really, really good. KAZUHA slash, you'll see that he just slashes, makes a big AOE, and then for, I believe it's 8 seconds, right? Skill duration. Yep, 8 seconds. He's going to have a whirlwind on the field, and then the cooldown is 15 seconds. So about a 7-second cooldown. 60 energy cost, which is standard. His normal attack, you will want to level this up too, because your plunging damage is taken from here, and it even tells you that, you know, the plunging attack, Midare Ranzan, basically does scale off of this. So, but let's go ahead and break down this character. So the first thing you're going to want to do is really, that's going to be his proper rotation. It's just going to be run in, jump, and then press the elemental skill. Mind you, in the testing phase, the cooldown is like enhanced a bit, but yeah, so I'll just do this run and I won't do any press or any holds at all. There we go. So we didn't do any holds that time of his elemental skill whatsoever. So this time we'll do the hold. And what happens is when you do the hold, as you see, there's just more downtime to where you don't have that swirl, because you get a double swirl from his elemental skill. Unlike Venti and unlike Sucrose, his elemental burst doesn't, it's not the thing that suctions and it pulls enemies to you. It's actually his elemental skill. So you'll see right here, if we just do the elemental burst, as you see, everything in here is technically getting crowd control. They're getting hit. It's grouping them in. You know, any attacks that I throw in here are going to help, and it's going to help you swirl, obviously, as well. But what you'll notice is that when you do the, well, they all died. Okay, when you do his skill, you get the vortex on the plunging attack as well as on the initial attack. So you have to kind of pay attention. That's why it's better all around to just jump, because then that actually gives you less downtime. If you jump in the air and you're plunging, notice how with the plunge attack, there was only like a second or half a second, about a second and a half where you don't have the vortex on the field. So like I said, without a doubt, the press into the plunge attack is going to be the best. I don't think there's not going to be very many instances where during the hold, maybe, you know, if you need to do more damage in like one specific instance, so like, you know, specific boss encounter or something like that. But that was, you know, obviously that was a very quick run. And the other reason that you want to do that is because you have 2 quick instances of anemo damage, right? So you can swirl with the initial hit, and then you're going to swirl with the plunging attack. And then, like I said, you can just get in here, you can swap out to other characters. I would say maybe if you're going to be using KAZUHA as, like, obviously he's going to be a support, right? Unless you have him C6. But, you know, if you just don't want him all the way on the field, or maybe to have maybe longer rotations, it could stand to reason to do the press, well, to do the hold ability. You know, in that particular case, like if you're not wanting to switch out to KAZUHA every 6 seconds and plunge, because really if you think about it, right, you can go there and blam blam, swap to this, swap to whoever you want, do your other stuff, you know, come back in, and then everything's back ready. So if you think about it, that's a very, very quick rotation. Sometimes you're not going to be able to make all of your full rotations in that quick amount of time span. So in those cases, I can see you've been, let's say you got an extra character or so, extra art or so. I mean, it feels really good swapping out. So let's try the hold and then swap out. Bam, do that. And then let's kind of see about how much time you have left. Well, they're all dead, mostly. Yeah, and I mean, that was still pretty good too. So regardless, even if you press or hold in that team, in the team aspect, it just depends on who your DPS is. If you want to press or hold to have like longer cooldowns or down periods. If you have, if you're doing a couple alts, Zhongli, Barbara, stuff like that, it might make sense to do the hold. So, like I said, that's kind of the application, in real life. Like I said, I don't, as far as just using him to just do a lot of damage, the press is going to be way more consistent for damage. I think the press is just going to be the best thing in most cases, unless you're not trying to, like I said, have 6-second rotations, and that'll be pretty tight. Obviously, you having to do a lot. Some people's ultimate animation itself is a second or two, so it's like, yeah, so it does stand to reason that the hold would work pretty well. As far as weapons to use on him, honestly, I see what my boy Cobra was saying. You really want as much elemental mastery for him as possible, and the only real way that is possible is through the craftable weapon, the Iron Sting. Personally, on my main, I could go ahead and have an R5 Iron Sting, but yeah, you're definitely going to want the Iron Sting to give you that elemental mastery bonus, because he does pass elemental mastery to his team, and he does buff based off elemental mastery. The elemental damage increases all damage by 6%, and I'm not sure what that would get to at R5. I would say like 12% probably, maybe 14%. But yeah, so I haven't crafted that on this account. Obviously, I didn't want the video to be talking about constellations, thinking that you need to get constellations. His constellation 1 and 2 are simply very good. Decrease the Chi Haya Buru's cooldown by 10%. That's every time, just a 10% cooldown. Very good. And then using KAZUHA slash resets his elemental skill. So that's going to be really good. A lot of back and forth synergy between those two is going to be very good. His C2 is very good. Autumn Whirlwind fields created by KAZUHA slash has the following effect. Increase KAZUHA's elemental mastery by 200 and increase the elemental mastery of the characters in the field by 200. So this is going to help a lot of DPS comps. One of my homies was like, a C6 Sucrose has this same kind of thing where she gives you 200 elemental mastery. So, and obviously you can get him you don't have to have any constellations of KAZUHA to be good, but to get this 200 elemental mastery bonus, you definitely would want that. And I do see why people are saying it's going to be good to go triple elemental mastery for KAZUHA instead of giving him like crit rate, crit damage. So keep that in mind. It actually does make sense. His C4 just basically gets him innate cooldown. He regenerates 3 and 4 particles when he does his elemental skill, press or hold. If he's under 45 energy, under 45% energy, or just all times. And his C6 basically makes him a god, an animal god, similar to Zhao. After using his elemental skill or elemental burst, KAZUHA gains animal infusion for 5 seconds. Additionally, each point of elemental mastery will increase his damage dealt. That is ridiculous. That's normal and charge attacks as well as plunging attacks. And you can already tell, a 5-second elemental infusion of Animo, and his cooldown is naturally 6 seconds. I mean, that tells you right there you're pretty much going to have 100% uptime when it's 90% uptime, just because you actually have to plunge and come out of animations and stuff like that. And then if you have him C1, of course, you will have that at C6. then you're already going to have less cooldown in the first place. So at C6, he's going to be an absolute god carry, like disgusting, disgusting. Overall, man, this is one of the best banners that Genshin Impact has had to offer, and I think this is one of the funnest characters in the game. I really, really like his gameplay. No one kind of has what he has in the light of the double jump. And if you're flying, you can actually double jump every 6 seconds. So, you know, you can actually travel the farthest regions of Teyvat with KAZUHA in your team, because you can just fly from a high place and then you can double jump every 6 seconds. And that'll probably allow your stamina to reset as well. I want to take a look and see if your stamina resets while you're double jump. Nope, it doesn't. So your stamina will just stay still. But yeah, all in all, man, like I said, this is one of the best banners that they've had. Rosaria's God tier. Well, I would say she's an A+ tier at C2. She's probably about an S tier character. And then, of course, Benny is a God tier character. Razor is a S tier carry. And you got KAZUHA, who is a carry, self-supporting, sub DPS and main DPS depending on constellation. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this character breakdown. Until next time, make sure you guys let me know. I will be streaming my summons on my main account, and I hope to see you guys there. Until next time, Pop Nation, I do love y'all.